What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are here back once again in FS25, and we are gonna go right back to the field that we were at yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but in the last episode. We have to finish harvesting that, and then we actually are going to take the truck here to go pick up another truck, as well as a trailer. Should be a fun day. It's really early in the morning, so I will see you guys when we get to the field. And the driveway is right here, so basically all we have to do is finish harvesting the field, and then we are gonna be good from there, which is nice. We're gonna park this right here because we are gonna be picking that up a little later, so we're gonna jump in everything and fire it all up. This new Volvo is amazing. I love this thing. And then we have the big old combine here. Fire this old girl up. So the field that we have to do is literally right down the road. It's actually the next field over from this, so not very far at all. We're gonna take the Kenworth over there first because, you know, we're not gonna need this really too much whatsoever for you know, everything. The guy was generous enough to just park over in this area, which is very appreciated, and this is the field right here, so we're just gonna park the Kenworth just like that for now. And a short walk later, we are here in the Volvo, and it's just me for right now. The boys will be coming back to help out, to basically drive this, the combine, and the Kenworth and all that back to the farm. That's what they are going to be doing today, and we are going to harvest this field for this guy, collect our money, and then actually spend a little bit of money, and we're going to park this right here. We're going to not tear up this guy's field, so we're just going to park that right there for now. Another short walk later, and we are here in the combine, and you know, this probably is not going to take very long whatsoever. It really isn't. I think the longest thing is probably going to be, you know, us getting everything, well, the grain to wherever the heck this guy wants, you know, wants us to sell it at. I feel like that's probably going to be the longest thing that's going to take us. And we will connect to the header and back out of the road. Actually, we have the room. There's no traffic. As soon as I said that, we have a car, but that is okay because we will go like that. Nobody's coming that way either, which is amazing. And we will turn on the header, and just like that, we are harvesting once again for another person in our lovely community here. So this is not going to take us long at all. So should be done probably before noon, hopefully. That's the goal, is to get done before noon, and kind of just have a very short day, for us at least. and we are on the last little strip here of this field, and I left, you know, obviously the hopper open for the semi-truck, so that when we're done with this, we can just open everything. I think the front hopper is actually going to be filled first. That's going to get filled 100%, and then I think we're just going to do the back one. I don't know if we're going to do the middle one or not, because I don't, this front one's not even going to, it's going to be full. Yeah. It's going to be full, and then we want to do this one. I want to make sure just super quick that there's nothing in the middle one, and there's nothing in the middle one. Sweet. And just like that, the combine is empty, which is amazing. So we are going to put this header back on the trailer, and then the boys are actually on their way to pick all of this up and take it back to the farm, because before we go back to the farm, we are actually picking up 2 things. So that is nice, dude. All right, since you're gonna honk at me, I'm just gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna strap that thing down, and yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with that, dude. So we were told that we can just leave the combine in the field. Everything will be a-okay. The guys do have a spare key and everything like that anyway. And now we're going to take the Kenworth over to the grain selling place. And the nice thing is it's only 9 a.m. Not even 9:30 in the morning yet, which that is amazing. So we are going to get on the road with this, and actually we're taking this is actually the only thing that we are taking back to the farm. So I'll have to call the boys and tell them to come grab that. Just tell all 3 of them to come grab the pickup truck, bring that over, because I'll probably get back. I mean, they're on their way here right now, so we'll do that, and I'll see you guys when we are getting close to delivering this grain to its destination. Alright, the place to sell the grain is literally right here, which is amazing. So I think we gotta do the front. Then we're gonna do the front hopper first, and we will unload the front hopper, and then we will unload the second hopper. The pickup truck is already on its way back to the farm. It'll actually be there way before we even get done with this. It'll be there before us, and we will dump that in on the back. And the nice thing about doing these is we also get $2,000 of extra income. And now we're going to come over here to our contracts, and we are going to collect that for $10,000. And bada bing, bada boom, there we go. I will see you guys when we get back to the farm, because we are not too far away. Almost back to the farm. I'm just gonna make this turn, and everybody actually made it, because we were at the train for about like a good 10 minutes. So the boys got everything put away already, which is freaking amazing. As you guys can see, combine back in its rightful spot, and we actually have some things that might happen here in a little bit that I'm going to tell you guys about really quick before we leave the farm and get our new things. So I think I've told you guys that the trailer that is next to this one, we might sell it because, you know, right now it doesn't make too much sense to have two of those, which we've only used one. It really doesn't. And this shed here, we have a mechanic, and we are actually going to be putting a 4-post lift in this bay, and this bay. So the last 3 bays will have 4-post lifts, and then these 3 right here will have nothing in them, obviously. And you know, this building in here, there isn't too much you know, stuff in here. Had no idea. Okay, alright, that's nice. I had no idea that super strength was on. That's lovely. So in here we just have, obviously, you know, the Farmall, the John Deere, the Kubota, the 2 goosenecks, and then this trailer here, which actually we're going to be getting rid of one of these goosenecks. It's going to be that one that the seed tender is on. And unfortunately, I cannot show you guys. I cannot open this because there is something in here that we bought that we are not ready to reveal just yet. So that is that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna close this, and we are gonna hit the road a couple miles actually into the city, actually just outside of the city first, and then we're going to the city. And once again, the boys are gonna meet us there. Well, we're gonna go buy something, drive it to another place, buy another thing, and when we get back, this truck will magically be back here courtesy of the boys once again. So I will see you guys when we get there. It's about a 20-minute drive because it's kind of on the outskirts. So I will see you guys when we get there. Rolling up to the guy's house right now, and there you guys can see the vehicle that we are thinking about purchasing right here. So it's an F350 with a flatbed on it, and it's really nice. I mean, the interior, it's nice. It's a 6-speed manual as well, which that is really cool. Wanted to have a 6-speed, really nice truck. It's been well capped. Has 89,000 miles on it, and actually asking under 10 grand for this thing. They want 7,800 bucks, and we're gonna talk them down a little bit, see how much I can talk them down to letting this thing go for, because it's one, gonna be an absolute steal, and 2, it's really gonna help our farm if we can get both of these things for under 10K. So we're gonna walk up to the house and see what we can get for this thing. $7,900 later, we are now the proud owners of this beautiful Ford F350, and man, oh man, I cannot wait. It is also a gasser. I did not tell you guys that. This thing is a gasser as well. Boys should be here in a minute to pick up the Ram, and we are going to go now into the city to pick up our next item. We are in the city now, and the GPS says that the guy's house is right over here, and it looks like that this right here is our destination. I guess you should have pulled in that way. It probably would have been easier. So we have a trailer here, and you guys are gonna notice it's actually a fairly small trailer. It doesn't have any ramps or anything, and I've talked to the guy. He did want $2,900. I've talked him down to $2,100. I have cash in hand for this thing, so we're gonna pick this up and take it over to the farm. And then in the next episode, we are going to actually build this thing, and I have a plan for it that I think not only are you guys gonna like, but it's also gonna be very helpful and useful to the farm for planting. $2,100 later, we now own this beautiful flatbed trailer. The guy, I guess, mainly used it to just haul like hay bales and like small logs and stuff like that. He just did like small odd jobs here and there, and he you know, doesn't need it anymore because he's not doing those odd jobs anymore. So a massive score for us. So that this thing, he got it new a couple years ago for like, I think, $8,000, and he's made over 50 with it. So well paid for him, which that's always wonderful. So we got like a 15-20 minute drive back to the farm, and then we will maybe we will start you know, doing some stuff with this thing there. Not sure. And alright, dude, brother, you have a freaking stop sign. What are you doing? Goodness. Once again, gonna make this kind of not so fun turn, and we are almost back at the farm. Well, we basically are back at the farm. Really excited to show you guys what we're gonna do with this thing in the next episode. I cannot wait. And you know, for now, what we're gonna do is we are actually just going, I don't even know if this thing will it might fit in here. I don't know if it's gonna fit, actually. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to. I guess we'll see if the trailer will fit. I mean, if it doesn't fit, it's not that big of a deal. I wish I could open up that garage door and show you guys. So I've purchased something else, again, under 10K, and the deal actually might not go through because we're having some issues like getting the title and stuff, and the guy is super chill about it. He completely understands if, you know, I want my like $8,000 back, and my you know, and I take it back to him. He completely understands, so that is nice. And we're gonna perfectly park this thing right here until next time. It's where this thing is gonna live. But there is something in there that I'm waiting to show you guys, as well as the shop that's at the house across the street there. There's another something in there which I'm really excited to show you guys. I'm probably going to see that right when grass season starts up, is most likely when we're going to see that machine getting used. And most likely next episode we will see the 3 4-post lifts getting, well, installed into these 3 bays right there. And you know, all we really did today was just harvest that field and pick up a truck and a trailer, but that is just kind of how it is. So with that further ado, that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with friends if you guys enjoyed. If you guys are interested in getting a gaming computer, please click the link in the description below this video. Apex Gaming PCs, absolutely fantastic computers. And if you guys use code SQUADSQ at UAD, you guys can get 10% off of all products. Yes, you heard that correctly, 10% off of all products using code SQUADSQ UAD. And if you guys use code TEXT text10TEXT10 at shopjgr.com. That's going to get you guys 10% off of your whole entire order, excluding diecast and sheet metal. Again, that is code text10TEXT10 at shopjgr.com, excluding diecast and sheet metal. That means you guys can buy a hat, a t-shirt, a hoodie, literally anything and everything on the website, and use that code online. But if you guys buy a diecast or a piece of sheet metal, you cannot use that code. And if you guys are local here to the North Carolina area, come swing by Joe Gibbs Racing, where they do have windshields available, and they also have some I think you can also pick up the sheet metal from there too. Not 100% sure about that, but I mean, hey, also you can check out the racing warehouse as well. They're not too far away from here either. Again, text 10TEXT10 at shopjgr.com. Peace.